we really are so motivated to go on stage. We cannot wait for it. And be there a jet lag or not, you know, it's yeah, hardly, I have to admit, yeah. But yeah, a little off time was there in between. We had a few tours already. We had the release shows in Germany. We had a tour with Delane in a few countries in Europe and a few festivals. And now we are here in Canada, which is very nice. And there was always a lot to do in between, of course, but there were some days when we just got together and had a drink and were talking about everything. And we really like what's going on, and everything went really well so far. Just a little bit, maybe. There's some lead guitars, solo guitars, and there are some. I think most things happen in the vocals. There's some freedom for Ambre there, of course. But they are still very fresh. So it's not like they have changed that much, and we want to present them as they are. It's just we were putting them on the album just very recently in the way we wanted them to. So we don't really see a reason to change anything yet. So they're not fast alive or anything. Well, of course, for me, this being the third time now being on a US-Canada tour, there's a few things that you got to know, like, because it's different than touring in Europe. Not in everything, but just small things, like, okay, bring your power adapters, you know, these kind of things. And I made a list for the others before we were flying. Yeah. Let's say it's always, I really like to visit places all around the world. That's one reason also why I'm doing all of that. And the others are like that. They enjoy that the same. And when you have been to a country a few times already, you might not be that much up for visiting the same places again, although it might be really beautiful to see them again. And this situation with having people with me, musicians with me, and actually friends, I can say now after the 2 years we are working together now, like also before the release of the album, of course. And that it was really great to see how they enjoy it and enjoy it with them, because they are here for the first time.
We are really, really happy to be here in Canada. It's wonderful so far. We love it.
I've never really saw it going down, so I cannot really confirm that, but it's going really well at the moment. I mean, our new album was for the first time going into the top 10 in the album charts in our home country. I think also in the US it has the highest sales position it ever had for the band's history, so maybe you're right. And we are talking about a band here that has been away for 5 years, has a complete different lineup now with a new singer, so that is saying something. So yeah, maybe you're right. The first two tours we were doing in the US, they were different, because the first one was also as an opening band. It was for Sonata Arctica in 2014. And together with Delane, we were the supports, but Delane were the main supports. We were the opener. So yeah, we had a little bit that position in which we were waiting to still have our sound check while the headliner's doing the VIP meet and greet in front of the stage. And then there's only little time left, and then we are just hoping for the people to get in to see us. You know, on the Sec tour in 2017, it was already a bit different. It was a headliner tour for us, and that was making a huge difference, of course. So of course people were there, and now you might be right. Yes, people are already there from the start. So we were wondering why that is so. Maybe because we already have a little bit more of a name than back then, or in general, people are just more hungry now to see bands again. Probably it's maybe a bit of both. Definitely, especially with all the things that have been going on in the world in the last years. And it's not like those things are new, like, you know, like what's politically going on. Like society's getting more and more divided. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's the same in Europe. We have the same in Germany, like speaking from our own country. Like we have like political sides, like really dividing, not talking with each other anymore. This is really bad because we are one humankind. We should keep on talking. We need to get through everything together, and if we stop doing that, it will be bad for us all. So yeah, it's important, and especially through what was happening during the pandemic time. It was like looking through a magnifying lens on all those things because they were all coming up. I don't know why, or let's say it's maybe a longer analysis why that happened. There are reasons for sure. But yeah, you were seeing things very clearly, like also like things that were worrying a lot of people, and I'm among them. And I suddenly had the feeling that when doing a new album with Xandria, I could not talk about that. No chance, because it's just on my mind. It would be like ignoring the world. It's really nice. It's not something I drink all the time. It's just I'm a big fan of Japanese kitchen, like sushi, you know, and having some sake with it, and some sakes come with a bit of matcha powder. That's the first time I learned about that, and now they're doing all of those drinks with it, and I like the taste. So every now and then when I see it on the menu, I just spontaneously take one, and it's really nice.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.